Good morning, folks, and welcome to part 19 of Pokemon Crystal. So, we're still taking on the Kimono girls. I believe we're going to start with either my favorite Eevee evolution or my least favorite. Let's see. It is indeed my favorite. This is my favorite Eevee evolution, folks. Vaporeon, the water-type Pokemon. I love Vaporeon so much because it has a shitload of HP. It's got decent attack, defense, and speed. It's got really good special defense, I believe, and decent special attack. It is far and away plus it's water. It's far and away my favorite of the Eevee evolutions. I love it so fucking much. I love it so fucking much. But anyway, because it is indeed a water type, it's weak against grass. Go fucking figure, right? But it also has high HP, as I mentioned, so even though I'm using Razor Leaf, it's probably going to take, like, 3 shots. You know, funnily enough, I remember when Eevee first came out in the trading card game. Like, I'm talking, must have been 96, 97. Vaporeon in them finally came out in the trading card game with the jungle sets, I believe it was called. Oh, I fucking loved it when I got that Pokemon. When I got that card, rather. I love Vaporeon so much. It's probably in my top 10 favorite Pokemon. What can I say? I love water types. Anyway, that was Kimono Girl Kuni. She's actually pretty easy. I trained a lot, so I thought I was a capable trainer. I guess I'm not. I don't know if it's so much you as much as the fact that I am just the complete badass of something. Wow. That was pretty bad, wasn't it? I think I'm looking for something other than a lemonade to heal, Chikorita? I guess so. That's strange. I would have thought I would have gone with Wooper because of who we're taking on next. Oh, I guess I healed them both. Huzzah! And so we're going to be taking on the Kimono Girl with my least favorite Eevee evolution. Miki. Miki apparently has my least favorite. And that is Jolteon. Jolteon's my least favorite Eevee evolution. Now, that's not to say I hate Jolteon. It's just, I love Eevee, Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Glaceon and Leafeon being ones we'll see later. So much more than Jolteon. It's just, I don't know why. A big part of it is because of my lack of love for Lightning type. I got nothing against Lightning type, it's just so many other types can learn Lightning type moves. And so I find that I rarely like using Lightning Pokemon. Or Electric. Sorry, I guess it's Electric type. I always do that, you know. I'm sure I'm not the only one. I always accidentally call Electric type Pokemon Lightning Pokemon, because it's pretty much the same thing. It's just, you know. But anyway, yeah, Jolteon is my least favorite of the Eevee evolutions. It's not a bad Pokemon by any means. In fact, it's probably one of the better Lightning ones in Generation 2. But yeah, I'm not crazy about Jolteon. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, it really is just pathetically simple at this point. Although I did manage to get my accuracy down, that's something that is annoying about all these Eevee battles. They will all lower your accuracy with Sand Attack. Kind of annoying, but oh well. Because we can squirt it with a fucking water gun. Ha! Ah, jeez. Huzzah! Teddiursa grew to level 12. See, it's catching up already. In fact, I could probably start using it in battle right now if I wanted to. But anyway. Ooh, you're good at Pokemon too. Damn right. You also get a shitload of money from battling all these girls, because each one gives you 1,224 Pokédollars, which, whatever that is times 5. I don't want to do math. Isn't my barrette pretty? Oh, a Pokemon battle? Yes. I'd much rather battle Pokemon right now than look at your barrette. Or is it beret? I don't care. Zuki has Umbreon, which is a lot of people's favorite, and indeed, it is also one of the Eevee evolutions I really like, if only because of its simplicity. It's a very simple Eevee evolution, and I like it quite a bit. It is Dark-type, which I still don't think we've actually encountered an actual Dark-type Pokemon. We've seen moves in the forms of Bite, and I think we've seen Pursuit. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but, well, now we have. Ha! Anyway, Dark-type is Special Attack, even though it shouldn't be. Now, I'm serious. There is not... In Generation 2 and 3, there is not one Dark-type attack that you would think would be Special-based. But no, it is indeed Special Attack-based, so remember that. Anyway, Dark-type is... I forget if they're completely immune to Psychic or Ghost, or... Like, I forget which one they're completely immune to. One of them is not very effective, and the other one doesn't affect them at all. I can't remember them. They're weak against Fighting, and they're also weak against Bug-type. And I'm pretty sure that's it. At least for now. At least in Generation 2, 3, 4, and 5. Who knows? I don't know what the typing will be for Generation 6. But yeah, they introduced Dark-type, I believe, to try and help balance out how overpowered Psychic is. Although the fact of the matter is, Psychic is still probably the best type in this game. But whatever. Also, she's full of crap. If you actually looked at her character, she doesn't have flowers in her barrette. It's little Pokeballs. Not only are the Kimono girls great dancers, but they're also skilled at Pokemon. I've challenged them plenty of times, and I've never even left a scratch, even though I have a Rhydon. Like to point that out. Even though he has a Rhydon. Which means he'd be able to take out, what? Flareon, Jolteon, Umbreon... Espeon and Vaporeon could probably beat it, but still, it could take out those three. Anywho, that is why you want to take him on, is so you can get Surf. If you recall, Surf is the best Water-type attack for one, and as soon as you get it, you should teach it to, if whatever Water Pokemon you have. I don't even give a shit what it is. Teach it Surf, damn it. So that's what I'm doing with Wooper here, of course. I'm gonna get rid of Water Gun, because I'm never going to use Water Gun again. Also, if you notice, Furret can learn Surf as well. So, if you really wanted to, you could have a Furret with Fire, Lightning, Ice, and Water type attacks, or plenty of them. I know a lot of people who hate Normal type, and I'm kind of one of them. There are a lot that I do hate. The fact of the matter is that a lot of them actually do pretty good. Anyway, we had to go back to Goldenrod because... Well, I forget. Let's find out. Well, I know one reason, but I forget what the other one is. Oh, that's right. I buy a TM. Basically, I'm wanting to teach Teddy Ursa a move, one of the punches, because, well, the punch moves are pretty fucking good. 75 power, ice, fire, or lightning. We're gonna go with lightning. Why? Because Furret has Fire Punch, and I don't have any Lightning-type Pokemon, and I won't for quite a long time. If ever. And yes, I do believe Teddy Ursa can learn all 3 punch moves as well. Teddy Ursa is another really, really, really good Normal-type Pokemon. Level 13 now, which is pretty good. Like I said, it caught up pretty quickly in level. Anyway, Oh, I also teach it Attract, because it happens to be female. I discussed in an earlier part just how kick-ass Attract is, and... Oh, you guys will see it when I go after the 4th gym. Oh, you'll see it. So I highly recommend teaching it to a female Pokemon, because it's really good. It's really great. Anyway, we're actually not done in Goldenrod, believe it or not. I've only done maybe half of all the shit you can actually do here in this city. Oh, also, I'm not sure if I did actually give it the magnet yet or not, but because it knows Thunder Punch, the magnet will raise its power. Will raise the power of Thunder Punch, because magnets raise lightning. See, I do that all the time. The magnets raise electric-type attacks power, so it's pretty fantastic. Much like how the charcoal raises for its Fire Punch. But anywho, that's really all I needed from the department store. But as I said, we still have like half of this city to explore. This place is fucking huge. Ooh, a game corner. And they have the Lucky Radio theme. Alright, so we know that there's a coin case lying somewhere. Wow, and he taught Blizzard to his Pokemon. Anyway, we know that there is a coin case lying in an underground tunnel. And we need that coin case because they won't let us buy coins or anything. What's wrong with my fucking pockets? I'd understand if it was like credits and you needed a card or something, but we're talking about coins. What's wrong with my pockets or my backpack or my purse or whatever the hell Crystal's using to carry shit? I don't know. I think it's a backpack. Anywho, we need to get a coin case before we can play around in the game corner, so we'll have to do that. First, though, we're going to talk to Bill. Hi, Crystal. Do us a favor and take this Eevee. It came over when I was adjusting the time capsule. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like going outside. Oh, okay, so what? He's, what, kind of like a gamer then? Well, kinda. When I was young, I still went outside and played and shit. Where I live, I never see kids playing outside anymore. All I can think is it's because, well, for one, I live somewhere where there's fucking nothing to do. It's not a good place for younger folks. I live in a place where people come to die. But anyway. Anyway, enough of that. You can get Eevee here, and you definitely, well, not definitely, but you may want to. You're gonna have a bitch of a time trying to get Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon, though. And I'll probably talk about that when we get to an area where it's kind of more relevant? Yes, relevant. That's the word, not relevant. Relevant isn't a word, is it? I don't know. Anyway, so if you do get Eevee, you're more than likely going to end up with an Espeon or an Umbreon. But that's where you get Eevee. I will not be using Eevee for this playthrough. I know a lot of people will be disappointed since it is the most popular line, like Pokemon line ever. Seriously, is one of the most popular Pokemon lines ever. And so, I know a lot of people will be upset I'm not using Eevee this time. But folks, believe me, we're going to get more than enough Eevee love. I used both Eevee for quite a while and Flareon in Pokemon Red. Coliseum, you get access to Umbreon and Espeon if you've seen my little preview video. Although it's not really a preview video. It was actually me announcing that I'm delaying Crystal, which that's over and done with. I've already done Mega Man 4 and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. But yeah, we're going to get plenty of Eevee love. With that game, we get both Umbreon and Espeon. Another reason why I didn't want to use them here in the Crystal playthrough. And then from what I understand, in Coliseum 2 or XD or whatever the fuck it's actually called, you get an Eevee and you actually get to choose what it evolves into. I've not actually seen very much of XD or Coliseum 2, but I have looked up a little bit, and I do have to say, it looks like it is so much better than Coliseum. Coliseum has a lot of problems, but I'll save that. My point was, we're going to get plenty of Eevee love. Alright, so keep your pants on. Anyway, I haven't been talking about this guy. I love this guy because of the fact that he got kicked out of the game corner for trying to cheat with his Pokemon. All I can ever think anytime I've seen that is, who the fuck wouldn't try to cheat with their Pokemon, right? You can't tell me someone who has, let's say, Kadabra doesn't try to have Kadabra forcibly control where the slots land and shit. You can't tell me no one would try that. You know? Granted, he has Grimer. I don't know what Grimer would do. Maybe... Well, no, because it's not like one of those crane grabber games. I don't know what the fuck Grimer would do. But yeah, this guy cheated, and so he got kicked out. I love it. And yes, we're seeing the awesomeness that is Tract. What's even... Blah. I should explain specifically what it does. It makes it to where there's 50% chance that whatever is attracted to your Pokemon will not be able to do anything. You can couple this in so many ways. You can couple it with, let's say, paralysis, in which case the paralysis has 25% chance that the Pokemon won't be able to do anything. And so those two together are essentially 75% chance that that Pokemon's not going to do anything that turn. You can couple it with fucking confusion as well and make it where even if it does get something off, it'll hurt itself. Attract is an excellent move, and I'm so happy they added it to this game. So happy. Although I will say they need to add moves that do more damage to opposite genders. That's something that they really do need to do for a Pokemon in X and Y, is make it to where there are moves that do more damage to opposite genders. Like, if you're using a move with a female Pokemon, it does more to a male Pokemon. They really need to do that. But anyway, we defeated the super nerd Eric. I guess I have to do things fair and square. Yeah. Well, not really. Just get a Pokemon you can cheat with effectively. I'm giving my Pokemon shit to heal. Anyway, stay tuned for part 20, folks. I'll see you then.